alaikum ninjas, ahlan wa sahlan bikum. Check it out what I have. Another epic comparison, OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. This is an ultimate comparison. We're gonna test the design, screen, speaker and camera comparison in one video regarding the speed test and gaming ninjas. You can check that on my YouTube channel, and of course the benchmarks all together. I always make part two videos for all of you ninjas, so please make sure to check it out. So price tag $630, Chinese version $610, global version $700. So yes ninjas, since the OnePlus 8 comes as a global with the global bands, it comes with the Google Play services already installed, there is no kind of Chinese version of the OnePlus 8. So this is a win-win regarding the price tag itself. OnePlus 8 is almost $100 cheaper than the Xiaomi Mi 10 global version, which comes with the bands, global bands B20. Ninjas, you do get also global bands with the Chinese version, but for the European ones, the B20 is not in the Chinese version. Remember that. For other continents, probably you can use the Chinese version without any problems. But check that out, Anyway, let's begin here. Firstly, we're going to begin with the design itself. Let's move all the side there. You can see by yourself, both of them have this hole punch, and both of them are curved, but what you're going to notice immediately, it is slightly more curved, not slightly, maybe a lot more curved Xiaomi Mi 10. You can see by yourself here, just the bump of the edge here of the curvedness, it is very noticeable, yeah? Great viewing angles of both of these devices, both of them. So what we have here, we have a true curved panel with the Xiaomi Mi 10, while with the OnePlus 8 we have what they called a sleek curved panel. Not a standard curved panel which you saw with the Samsung S8 and S9 series, etc, but a sleek curvedness which is kind of, it looks like it's a flat screen, but it's not. In the same time, it's also a little bit curvy. Okay, that's the point why they call it sleek, because it's just slightly curved. Design wise and dimensions, 8mm thick, 9mm thick. So Xiaomi Mi 10, it does have obviously also a higher, bigger battery capacity, and it is more thicker. 180 grams weighing, 208 almost. So what is that? Almost 30 grams more heavier Xiaomi Mi 10. It does have a slightly higher, bigger display, just slightly, but nevertheless it is heavier because of the battery. And of course we can mention here the bump, the camera here, it is kind of, is it thicker? Yeah, a little bit thicker, and it's bigger, it looks bigger. Anyway, regarding the ports, Type-C USB port on the bottom, main microphone, main speaker, SIM slot with both of them on the bottom. On the left side we have volume rocker with the OnePlus 8. On the top we have an IR blaster and a third speaker with the Xiaomi Mi 10. This is the one of the, probably if not the only kind of flagship commercial smartphone that has 3 speakers. Xiaomi Mi 10, it has earpiece, secondary speaker and main speaker on the bottom. So the stereo feature is like, it's like more advanced in comparison to other ones, but not that big difference ninjas. Anyway, we have noise cancellation microphone with the OnePlus 8. Check it out. We also have with the Mi 10, of course, an IR blaster altogether. And of course, on the right side, we have volume rocker and power button with the Xiaomi Mi 10, and volume power button and mute button with OnePlus 8. So this is a really cool and neat feature for people who are going to meeting, work, students going to, I don't know, some halls where you have to be quiet. Regarding the back camera, we have, let me just wipe them a little bit. This is triple cameras versus quad camera setup. 108 megapixel. Wait a minute. 48 megapixel with the, of course, OnePlus 8. Check it out. So just regarding the dimension wise, why would you choose the OnePlus 8? It's probably because it is slicker, it is lighter, and it's more usable in one hand. While the Xiaomi Mi 10 ninjas, if you are into more curvy displays, like it's more attractive for you, of course you're gonna go with the Xiaomi Mi 10. Of course, if you want to have this 3 speakers and IR blaster, you're gonna go with the Xiaomi Mi 10. Plus, also it has a wireless charging ninjas. Says Xiaomi Mi 10 has a wireless charging support. OnePlus 8 doesn't have that. You have to go with the OnePlus 8 Pro to have that feature. And also it has an additional camera there. Of course, we have And we have only zoom, sorry for that, macro lens. We don't have a telephoto lens with the OnePlus 8, and that is a bummer. Honestly, that is a bummer. We don't have any optical zoom whatsoever with the OnePlus 8, and that's why you're gonna choose the Xiaomi Mi 10 on the right side. Design-wise, both of them are gorgeous. Honestly, both of them are gorgeous. Me personally, I'm a guy who likes more smaller panels and lighter and thinner smartphones. Some of you, of course, love the bigger displays, and of course, you're gonna go with the Xiaomi Mi 10. And of course, I do get the sacrifice of the battery. Xiaomi Mi 10 has a better battery. I think around 2 hours screen on time more with the Xiaomi Mi 10. That's a big difference in just, I think so, something like that. Anyway, let's go now with the screen comparison, and then we're gonna move to the speaker and camera comparison. Okay, checking here the viewing angles of both of these devices. And both of them have really amazing screens in just amazing screen brightness, amazing viewing angles also. Nuts, just nuts. Check it out. Even in real life, the screen basically the viewing angles are very similar. But there are different panels: AMOLED, Fluid AMOLED versus TCL OLED panel. Let's now move to YouTube comparison. Okay, just before going to YouTube, sorry, I have to show you something else. By the way, why my screen looks a little bit more yellowish? Because I use the natural colors. Okay, display. I'm gonna go to display, advanced, go to the color scheme. So this is right now on cool, while with the OnePlus 8 it is more natural. If you want to go to cool side, you just type here advanced, go to AMOLED wide gamut, sRGB or display P3, and you can make it like more cool, like you see, but immediately it is cooler, much cooler. Anyway. So regarding the saturated screens, let's check this out. Original color. Go to advanced, vivid color. So again, different screens, different indeed. It's a different screens here. Default, I can go to the natural, auto recommended, adjust colors based on the current lighting. So we're gonna go back, bring it to natural, and I'm gonna bring it here to original and put it on. Okay, that's just gonna be. Let's just put it on cool. I think I'm gonna put it like this in both of these devices. Let me just try to come to closest that I can come regarding the screen. I think this is it, ninjas. Yeah, what do you think regarding the color of the screen? It tends to go to more warmish side, yeah, or I can just adjust it to, if I even can do that, saturated. Oh, I can do that. I can go to oh, you know what, I'm gonna leave it to this one. So at the display P3 at cold or cool, they call it cold on the OnePlus software, they call it cool with the MIUI. So we're gonna leave it as it is. Let's go now to display YouTube. Here we go, ninjas. We are in YouTube. So we have OnePlus 8 on the top, Mi 10 on the bottom, 6.55 inches versus 6.67 inches, so slightly bigger panel with the Mi 10, 20 with 9 aspect ratio, 19.5 with 9 aspect ratio. We have an AMOLED fluid panel versus TCL OLED panel with the Xiaomi Mi 10, 402 ppi versus 386 ppi. Screen density is slightly higher with the OnePlus 8. Minor difference, ninjas. We have 3D curved design panels with both of them. We have glass on the back with both of them. Aluminum frames, of course, with both of these devices. Dual edge display, of course, with the Xiaomi Mi 10. But remember that we have also lighting effects regarding notification with the OnePlus 8, which you can activate. DCI P3, DC dimming, and of course HDR10 Plus certified. HDR10 Plus certified. Of course, this is the video right now. HDR 60 FPS Full HD. Both of them have an HDR10 Plus certification. Peak brightness, ninjas, 1100 luxes with both of them, which is really great. The viewing and the screen brightness, it is really amazing, very high, and of course super usable outdoors. I remember the Xiaomi Mi 6, ninjas, Xiaomi Mi 5. Oh my god, that was their so-called flagship a few years ago, but the screen brightness was not that really good in comparison to the Samsung devices. But right now, few days later, 2020, easily it can pair with the Samsung most expensive devices. That is crazy, ninjas. That is honestly crazy. Anyway, both of them are really amazing panels. It just depends of your taste, which colors you like. What is that? No, cancel. Do I have anything else here to run? Peru. Let's run Peru a little bit more, yeah? I'm gonna run Peru. Just a minute. Just also a little bit of this. Maybe you're gonna love this video here. Love these videos. Some of them are copyrights, unfortunately. So maybe I'm gonna, I don't know. I think that these are free to use. for just, it's not like I'm uploading the whole video, but this YouTube policy is getting really strict, more strict and more strict. Oh, something is happening there. Sorry for that. Probably my Wi-Fi. Okay, now we're gonna move to the speaker comparison. Let's go with the OnePlus 8 on the left, max volume.
اللهم عافني في بدني اللهم عافني في سمعي اللهم عافني في بصري اللهم عافني في بدني اللهم عافني في سمعي اللهم عافني في بصري اللهم عافني في بدني اللهم عافني في سمعي اللهم عافني في بصري لا إله إلا أنت اللهم عافني في بدني اللهم عافني في سمعي.
Okay, ninjas, here we go. So maybe if you can catch the difference by yourself through this video, what I can tell you that both of them are super loud. These two smartphones, ninjas, belong in the top 5 best sounding smartphones in the world, next to the Samsung and other devices. What can I tell you? It is that the Xiaomi Mi 10 just has a separate sound speaker, and this is something. Just basically what it means that. How would I call it like that? The stereo itself, it has this separate cutout here. Altogether, this is the earpiece here, and they have here a cutout, which basically, I think it has also a third speaker here, yes. It means that the stereo feature, when you're watching and listening something, it's more richer, the sound. The sound volume is not loud. I'm not saying that because it's louder there, like, big difference like that. Arguably, we can argue here which smartphone has a louder main speaker, but the stereo feature itself, if you understand me, what I want to tell you, it is the effect, the atmosphere of it is kind of more richer with the Xiaomi Mi 10, in my opinion, because it has this cutout and special place here for the speaker stereo feature. Check it out, ninjas. This is really rare to find on a device. Samsung doesn't have it. I think Huawei doesn't have it. OnePlus doesn't have it. Redmi K30 Pro doesn't have it. Huawei Nova 6 also from Huawei. No, none of them have this feature. Anyway, let's move now to the camera comparison. I hope you're enjoying so far in this video. Both of them are amazing devices, and just whichever smartphone you choose, they're not gonna make a mistake. Trust me, best buys from these two separate companies for sure. Can you just, this is camera comparison, OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. Video test, and we're gonna walk it. Usability test, and audio quality test, check it out by yourself. Sorry for my voice, it is maybe a little bit low because of my mask, etc. Anyway, you can probably, can you just, this is camera comparison, OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. Video test, and we're gonna walk it. Usability test, and audio quality test, check it out by yourself. Sorry for my voice, it is maybe a little bit low because of my mask, etc. Anyway, you can probably judge by yourself that the OnePlus 8 will win here because of the EIS enabled. Unfortunately, not Xiaomi smartphones, even the flagship ones, don't have video stability on the front. This is what they need to add, inshallah, in the future. So yeah, for me, probably it's easy win the OnePlus 8. Again, it does crop a lot. You can see by yourself that's how the EIS works. It crops a lot of your frame, so more people will fit with the Xiaomi Mi 10 videos or selfies on the front. With the videos, the selfies are just fine. Can you just, this is camera comparison, OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. Video test, and we're gonna walk it. Usability test, and audio quality test, check it out by yourself. Sorry for my voice, it is maybe a little bit low because of my mask, etc. Anyway, you can probably judge by yourself that the OnePlus 8 will win here because of the EIS enabled. Unfortunately, not Xiaomi smartphones, even the flagship ones, don't have video stability on the front. This is what they need to add, inshallah, in the future. So So yeah, for me probably it's easy win the OnePlus 8. Again, it does crop a lot. You can see by yourself that's how the EIS works. It crops a lot of your frame, so more people will fit with the Xiaomi Mi 10 videos or selfies on the front. With the videos, so the selfies are just fine. Okay, just this is ultra wide camera lens comparison, OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. Let's check this out. So far what I'm seeing, let's see here, they are similar, maybe Xiaomi Mi 10 slightly wider angle, but just for a tiny bit, let's check here the video quality and the video stability also with the ultra wide camera lens. What do you think, which smartphone has a better video stability test? Which passes in my test? Yeah. Okay, just this is ultra wide camera lens comparison, OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. Let's check this out. So far what I'm seeing, let's see here, they are similar, maybe Xiaomi Mi 10 slightly wider angle, but just for a tiny bit, let's check here the video quality and the video stability also with the ultra wide camera lens. What do you think, which smartphone has a better video stability test? Which passes in my test? Yeah. Okay, just this is ultra wide camera lens comparison, OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. Let's check this out. So far what I'm seeing, let's see here, they are similar, maybe Xiaomi Mi 10 slightly wider angle, but just for a tiny bit, let's check here the video quality and the video stability also with the ultra wide camera lens. What do you think, which smartphone has a better video stability test? Which passes in my test? Yeah. Can you just video stability test? OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. Okay, so judge by yourself which smartphone has better video stability test. Video stability and colors also. So far both of them look really nice, but what I can tell you that indeed Xiaomi Mi 10 software, the MIUI does saturates more the colors. You can see by yourself how the grass is more greeny, also the sky is more bluish in my opinion. Also and there you go, you see by yourself the roof is more reddish, and the blue colors also the blue, so all the colors are more bluish in my opinion. Also and there you go, you see by yourself the roof is more reddish, and the blue colors also the blue, so all the colors are more saturated. You can see by yourself. Anyway, we are just testing right now, walking a little bit. Nevertheless, this is like right now, let's see here how it looks like. I mean, we're trying right now walking on the grass. You can see by yourself how it looks like. It's like that. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Anyway, OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. So the sky is more bluish in my opinion. Also and there you go, you see by yourself the roof is more reddish, and the blue colors also the blue, so all the colors are more saturated. You can see by yourself. Anyway, we are just testing right now, walking a little bit. Nevertheless, this is like right now, let's see here how it looks like. I mean, we're trying right now walking on the grass. You can see by yourself how it looks like. It's like that. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Anyway, OnePlus 8 versus Xiaomi Mi 10. Okay, just this is the camera comparison at the night, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus OnePlus 8. Oh my god, these are two completely different color schemes, completely two different sensors. It looks like it's completely two different sensors from completely different companies. Which indeed it is, ninjas. We have a bright sensor from Samsung, 108 megapixel with the Xiaomi Mi 10, and we have a Sony sensor here with the OnePlus 8, which is another new sensor. Okay, ninjas, this is the camera comparison at the night, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus OnePlus 8. Oh my god, these are two completely different color schemes, completely two different sensors. It looks like it's completely two different sensors from completely different companies. Which indeed it is, ninjas. We have a bright sensor from Samsung, 108 megapixel with the Xiaomi Mi 10, and we have a Sony sensor here with the OnePlus 8, which is another new sensor here. It's from the previous OnePlus 7 series, man. Can you believe that? Nevertheless, you can judge by yourself the video, audio quality, autofocus, and of course which which smartphone offers video sample with less grain. There you go. Anyway, let's go now with the 2x zoom. Okay, ninjas, this is the camera comparison at the night, Xiaomi Mi 10 versus OnePlus 8. Oh my god, these are two completely different color schemes, completely two different sensors. It looks like it's completely two different sensors from completely different companies. Which indeed it is. Ninjas. We have a bright sensor from Samsung, 108 megapixel with the Xiaomi Mi 10, and we have a Sony sensor here with the OnePlus 8, which is another new sensor here. It's from the previous OnePlus 7 series, man. Can you believe that? Nevertheless, you can judge by yourself the video, audio quality, autofocus, and of course which which smartphone offers video sample with less grain. There you go. Anyway, let's go now with the 2x zoom. Okay, ninjas, this is 2x zoom, OnePlus 8 and Xiaomi Mi 10. Check this out. Very impressive, but I think here that the Mi 10 wins, ninjas. Let's check here. Let's walk now. I think that Mi 10 wins here, bro. I think that the OnePlus 8 has here like a small autofocus issues here with a 2x zoom at the night. Okay, ninjas, this is 2x zoom, OnePlus 8 and Xiaomi Mi 10. Check this out. Very impressive, but I think here that the Mi 10 wins, ninjas. Let's check here. Let's walk now. I think that Mi 10 wins here, bro. I think that the OnePlus 8 has here like a small autofocus issues here with a 2x zoom at the night. You judge by yourself. Ninjas. Let's go next. Okay, ninjas, this is 2x zoom, OnePlus 8 and Xiaomi Mi 10. Check this out. Very impressive, but I think here that the Mi 10 wins, ninjas. Let's check here. Let's walk now. I think that Mi 10 wins here, bro. I think that the OnePlus 8 has here like a small autofocus issues here with a 2x zoom at the night. You judge by yourself. Ninjas. Let's go next.
single prayer. That's real love, it takes dedication. When I see you, say mashallah, look at that creation. Subhanallah, I'm amazed when I see the shine on the face. Baby girl, we can go play, play. Me no like the bad girl, you good. Me like the song just for you. You had it. Listen, just say you love me longer. To that West African halal boy. I need your halal love. You the white girl.